Loud as you possibly can.
There's working to improve, and then there's working to showcase your prowess. Both are eventually needed for the top-tier athlete, but the showcase must come much after. Work hard to build your fortune before cashing out your chips. The showcase period is when you stop improving. There's a time for this, but that time is not 8th grade or earlier.
What's up? How you guys doing, man? Happy MLK weekend. We just finished our tournament and went well. Didn't get too many wins, but we did end up with a win. That counts. What's up, Connor Rush? Welcome to the party, homie. Let me think. The tournament, it was very quiet. From the coaching standpoint, I wasn't being very loud because there was nothing to yell at the kids. I was like, try hard. And then if they didn't, it was like, okay, you don't know how to try hard. That happens. All right. So that was a very weird thing because I believe, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I at least try. I tried to never, ever, ever ask someone to do something that they are incapable of doing. All right. And I will ask you, then I will tell you, then I will yell at you to do it, in that order. All right. But if you can't do it, I probably won't ask you to. I might ask you to begin with, but I won't go beyond that. I'll be like, try to do this. And if you can't, I'll be like, oh yeah, you can't do that. So basically, if you ever get to the yelling point of me, that means that I believe in you. That thing, it's like if I had Michael Jordan on my team, and he goes up and he misses a layup, and I would yell at him. I'd be like, dude, you got to make that layup. But if I had like the worst player in the world, he's like super fat, he has like only two fingers working on his left arm only, and he misses the layup, I'd be like, nice try. So if you get the quiet version of me, that's not very good, and that's what we got this weekend. So I got to save my voice though, all right. But we got the quiet version of me because we have not gone over this stuff in practice yet. All right, we do have a lot of things to go over, and this will be our first game with our with filming it. The filming was kind of tough to do. I had a dad do it, then I had Coach Derek do it, and it worked out. We only filmed one game each, but I believe that I have enough. So the footage is already up. All right, if you want to go to the footage, we don't put it on YouTube because there are limits in YouTube's I guess like how much like video you can post or whatever. So I have a Vimeo account, and basically it's right, yeah. All right, so on our main page, you can just scroll down a little bit, and if you go to this side, you see that it's where is it? Oh, did I take it off this page? I did take it off this page. All right. Well, you can go to our Elite Team page. All right. On the Elite Team page right here, you scroll down a little bit, and it says game footage. And you can watch our game footage right there. If you click on it, it'll bring you to the actual game footage. And right now, I believe the middle school one is uploading, but you can see the elementary school game right here. All right, it'll come up. You can play it, and then you can watch the actual game. Now, if you watch this game, we were playing against not Derek's age, not Isaiah's age. We were playing against some fourth graders, okay? But they were pretty good. And this team was all about winning, man. They were like, force them to the left, like that kind of stuff. And they were like, they didn't run and play the whole time, but they had fun. They were pretty good at making layups. You can actually tell that they worked on a few plays, like a lot. All right, but I don't know. No, they were good. But we were trying. Yes, and then let's see if the camera follows. There it goes. All right, that's the hardest part, is that the cameraman starts to watch the game and just looks like not in the camera. The cameraman has to stare at the camera, which is like lower resolution than real life. So it's a hard thing for cameramen to keep up with. So we had some of our older kids play. All right, so here's a sixth grader, Noah. We also had Jake, I think, play this. Maybe the next game. Oh, maybe this game Jake played. And I did that only to help out the blue team because they're here for the Jam basketball tournament, and I would have felt bad if they just beat us by 90-something points. All right, but the game was still hard for Noah, still hard for Jake even, because, again, they're not very in-depth with their game yet. And I'm going to point out stuff like that. Like no one boxed out that play. All right, so as the shot goes up, I would pause the video and I'll go back like that. But I'm going to put like a play like that in our breakdown video, and I will put right before it defensive rebound. Right? And your job is to, for that one clip, is to say why I put that clip in under bad defensive rebound. And for that one, you would have said, well, no one boxed out. Right? You would say like, oh well, no one ran to their man when the ball went up in the air. All right, no open gym tonight, right? No open gym tonight and no shooting tomorrow. No. All right. So when we do this again, watch it real quick. As he shoots it, you're gonna look to see. I guess that guy's guarding him. He's guarding him. I don't know who's guarding this guy. Maybe he's right behind him. You're right there. Okay. You would look to see on this shot, will Derek run that way? Will Declan run that way? Will one of these two guys run this way? Will one of them run that way and hit that guy? And as he shoots it, you see that they don't. These two continue onward. He might touch. These guys kind of try to get him, but no one got this back guy. All right? Even if he makes it, I just look to see that step. And they're actually going the wrong way. They're not even pushing this guy out. You think that two of them couldn't push that guy to like right there on that spot? Now Isaiah does box out, but that's only one person out of four boxing out. So if they miss this, we would lose the rebound. So I would want you guys to see that, talk about it, and again, you can write one sentence, you can write a whole paragraph, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to do this for all 12 of our focuses, a positive one and a negative one. The hard part is I won't be able to find that many positive ones. We try to go a whole game, and we try to just say, can everyone box out one time? And it was not to be found. All right, and I know our high school team will probably start off that way too. But in the end, we will get you guys doing these 12 things, all of our 12 focuses. And if you can do those 12 focuses, even in your games for high school, you will stay on the court more, and your team will win more. All right, you can't focus on like these big, huge things like making every single shot. You can't focus on like being able to stay in front of your man every single time and stopping him from scoring every single time. But you can make sure that you contest shots, that you stay in the stands, that you take care of these 12 small things, cut hard every single time. If you take care of these things, I assure you that you'll be a better basketball player. Anyways, let's begin. We got starting off with the quote of the day. All right, and we got evolve. All right. Evolve is obviously it's like evolution. It's going from one thing to another. And we do have to evolve into basketball players because we are not basketball players right now. I was talking to a ref and he was like, oh, yeah, no, you're doing something good with these kids. That's nice. And I was like, yeah, we're getting beat. Like, our middle school team played against an 8th grade team that just smacked us. And I was like, well, we're going to be playing against some better teams than this. I'm going to take them on the road to travel. And the referee was like, what? He was like, you're going to take this team on the road to other states? What? And basically, I was like, yo, we just started, right? And he's judging you guys. And basically, it means that, like, people like you shouldn't be going to these trips. And I don't like that. All right? They don't even think that you have a chance to work 4 years to get better. They don't think that in 4 years you can't figure it out to reach a higher level. That's kind of like trash right there. It's trash thinking. What's up, Finn Kaufman? Is he holding the Bible? I think he's just holding a book. I don't know. But the guy before him was holding a backpack. I don't know how backpack is like worse. I don't even know what this video, what this image is talking about because the monkey's holding a book and monkeys can't even read. And the first monkey's just small. He's not like less evolved. I guess he's walking with his knuckles. I don't know. Whoever drew this had some issues. I'm not sure. But yes. What's up, Noah Maslin? I heard he evolved into Jesus. Good job with the last game. Did we play against Jefferson Academy? Is that why we won? Is that how we won? I'm not even sure. But a win's a win. We will take it. Our first elite team win. Got him. All right. So, yes, I will take you guys on the road. We will use that to evolve to a higher form of ourselves. All right, that's the thing about evolve. You're not changing. You're slowly going through a process, and it's a long process. So we will take our times. I will take my time, and again, I will only yell at you guys for things that you should be yelled at for. But this is one of those things. All right, when I put this video up, I'm gonna spend a lot of hours making it. Okay, and I want you guys to go through it and do it. And when you guys don't go through it, that will be a thing that you should be yelled at for. All right. That will be a thing I will yell at you for because all of you guys are capable of looking at a 10-minute video and writing down a sentence. All of you guys are capable of that. So there, I will hold you accountable. All right. I will also hold you accountable after we watch the video. Then I will expect you guys to do these things. So pay careful attention because I will start upping the standards. All right. I will start upping the pressure that I inflict upon you guys as well. You won by 7. Nice job. All right. Moving on, we have our, what is that called? Oh, our challenges for the day. All right. The challenges for the day that I'm going to talk about, we spoke about, did we do 3rd grade last time? Did we do, which grade did we do? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're doing 3rd grade this time. All right. The 3rd grade challenge for the day is to continue with day 17 of the dribbling dojo. All right, 20 drills designed to improve your ball handling ability. You can find the details online. If you're looking for the dribbling dojo and you're a third grader, I think we only have Kieran right now. It would be online, and the best way to get there would be, let me see. All right, so if you're on this page, you can get there by going to the challenges section. All right, you can scroll down to find the drills, and right here is the dribbling dojo. And if you click on it and open that up, it shows you all the drills to do. If you want to see an actual person do these drills, however, I believe that would be in the drills section. I think you can probably get there. Let me try typing it in. Do we have 2-ball dribbling on here? 2-ball dribbles right there. And if I open it up, which one do I have? Oh, I got these guys doing it. That's not all of them, though. I want to get the one where Finley's doing it. I don't think I have that linked. I'm about to change that link. The one with Finley Chastain doing it is so much better. All right. I actually have a playlist of Finley's, and you can see that one right here, and you can look through all our videos, and she has the dribbling dojo up right there. So on our website, you can check on under Finley, and she shows you all the dribbling dojo stuff. She even includes a bag, a plastic bag where she's doing all the drills, and we have them all like listed and named right there. I might actually change that link to this. So yeah, I think that I'll change that link to this so you can see all the different drills with your own eyes. So that's the in and out, that side. And so we have Finley Chastain doing all the drills back when she was a 5th grader. All right. In 2020. Yep, that sounds about right. Yep. All right. So those are the drills, and that's what the 3rd graders should be doing. I would say if you're a good ball handler, you should probably be doing this stuff every single day. All right. If you're a good ball handler, I mean, these things should just be like rote stuff, like right when I wake up in the morning, just doing it, kind of like the Connor's 5-minute rush. All right. I like to mix it up. Are you allowed to do the dribbling dojo drills out of order? Because I hate doing the same exact order. Yeah, you can do it whatever order that you want, of course. I too like to mix things up, and yeah, I mean I have my routines, but at the same time, I like to make them all unique. All right, so that I'm not like bored in my mind. All right, keeping your mind entertained is a huge part of this basketball thing. All right, she was a 6th grader there. I think maybe she was. In 2020 in March. She's a 7th grader now. And now it's 2022. So I think maybe that was her 6th grade year. I think she stayed back a year because she was like younger for her grade, which is crazy because she was already the best player in the whole country. That's insane, right? That I don't know why she's staying back, but she'll just be even better. I think she really likes to work out. But yeah. She reclassed, yeah. Which is insane. Especially when you're already the best. I wanted to get out of high school so fast, but actually I reclassed my 8th grade year. I took the 8th grade twice. I switched schools because I would have finished I was always 9-10 months younger than everyone else. So when I reclassed, I became 2 months older than everyone else because my birthday's in September. So I too reclassed. That was because I skipped a grade when I was, I skipped 2 grades and I stayed back twice. I skipped kindergarten. I started early, then I was going to skip 3rd grade or something like that. Then they said, nah, because he'll be 16 when he graduates. And because my life's basketball, you do kind of want to be in your own, you want to have a chance physically, I guess. So you don't want to be too far ahead of your own age. But yeah, it's just crazy because she was already the best in the country. It's weird, right? Anyways, so tomorrow, again, we don't have shooting, so maybe do this stuff on your own. We have weekend form shots, so shooting with the opposite hand, pro hop, pick and roll, pass to pop. That pop is not a grandfather. A pop is after they screen, instead of rolling, they pop out to the other corner because there was help side there. Step backs, pump to dribble bank shots, and then 3-point contests. We have to do a better job in the games. This is one thing. Again, on stuff that we know. We had Zach and Jake try to do a pick and roll, and Zach forgot about life. Jake wasn't in the right spot. Like, he didn't go to the right spot, but he was being hounded by a point guard. Zach forgot every single thing we've ever taught him. It was hilarious. All right. And it was just like, I don't know anything. It's like his mind shut off, right? And that's okay, but that's why we play. That's why we're in the tournament, so we can get used to it. But you have to try to apply the things that we learned during practice accurately during the games. All right? It's a hard thing, but it's hilarious when you guys just forget completely about it. And maybe because we're learning so many things, but it'll take time, and I'm willing to put in that time. So you guys just focus on that, all right? Homework posting. We got Connor Rush posting with the blindfold dribbles. I watched some of that video. Good job with the blindfold dribbles. I've never really done blindfold dribbles. I just don't look down. I don't know. Like, I feel like you can do blindfold dribbles just by finding a thing on the wall and just staring at that instead. But you can put the actual blindfold on. I think it's cool. All right. I do know some drills are kind of impossible with the blindfold on. So that's like, with the figure 8 follow probably. So if you could do that one blindfolded, that's pretty cool. Maybe the front back one blindfolded. So yeah, the blindfold does come in hand. Try not to move when you do them because you might run into a wall. All right, but great job with all the stuff. Ball spins. I'm shocked that Connor is not getting better at the ball spins. Yo, Connor, don't throw the ball so high. It's like that far off your hand. It's going to come back and bang your hand down. You throw it like that high up, or like that high up, or like that high up. Or do it like Jake, and he puts it like that high off, and he does it off his fingertips. So just fast, and the ball does not need to go that high up. That's why you're messing up, Connor. All right, but yes, let's see who the best is at it. Maybe we'll have a contest on the last day of the month. And I'll give a coin to see whoever is the best at it. I'm not sure. All right. And then maybe next month when we do our push-ups, I'll have a contest. Whoever has the strongest muscles besides Blaze. We can't just give him the automatic win. All right. Let's go with the trivia question today. What do we have for the trivia? Who's winning? I can do all blindfolded, but I mess up a lot more. Well, yeah, that's the point. Yeah, you can do anything. You can try anything. But yes. All right. For the trivia question today, someone please get this trivia question beside Finn Kaufman. Come on, guys. Even Connor Rush, he wins more of it than you guys. Where's everyone else at? Where's some Lucas Knowles? Where's some Blake Bastani? Gavin Wood has one win this month. But let's see who's going to win the trivia thing today. And this is, who has made the most consecutive free throws in NBA history? Uh-oh. We know, hey, you only get one guess, but I know a pretty solid guess. when I see one, man. Who's made the most consecutive free throws in NBA history, guys? And it's more than 5. It's more than 10. Man, what is the answer? How many did they make, though? I ripped the page. I hope it's not the bottom guy. All right. Let's see who this guy is. That's hilarious. Well, let me put it back together here. Okay, it's that guy. Who's that guy? Oh, nice. All right. Kobe. Kobe is not the answer. Nice guess, though. Nice guess. I like that he just tried to guess. I like that. And that is the answer. It's Michael Williams. He definitely Googled that one. The Timberwolves point guard knocked down 97 consecutive free throws over 19 regular season games from March 24th through November 9th, 1993, breaking Calvin Murphy's 1981 record of 78. That's a lot of free throws in a row, dude. All right, what's up, Jake Aarons? Are you posting your homework still, Jake Aarons, or have you quit yet, man? Great job with the tournament. Who won MVP of the tournament? Was it Noah or Jake? Who got their coin? Because if you get the MVP of the tournament, you get a coin. All right. For the younger kids, it was Kiernan. All right, and I gave him a coin. I wasn't there for the last game, but I did tell him how the games that went before, and I told Bryson to figure out who the MVP was. Later on, once we have. Anyway, you got the answer right. Finn Kaufman, great job. You're up to 9. Noah Masseth, nice job. Noah played for both teams, so he definitely worked his butt off. Jake did play one other game for the other team as well. All right. However, if you go to our site, you get to see our upcoming community things right here. Not March, where we do the picture day and team intros, but the June one. In June, we will sign our captains. So for the first half of the year, we as coaches will say, you're the MVP. We'll give you a coin for the tournament. In June, once we have our captains, you actually get a captain hat. You don't have to wear it, but it'll say captain on it. All right. We also have our free throw contest there, potluck pool party. But you will be given a coin if you're the team captain, and you will decide who the MVP was for that tournament. So, and not to yes, to make you feel cool, but also so that you can see the game in a different way, and so that you can inspire people in a different way. There might be a point where you can give it to a person who wasn't the best player. Maybe you give it to a person that the coin would do the most for your team. Like you give it to a guy who doesn't really want to show up that often, and this inspires him maybe, right? So we'll let you decide that. And then the entire game, you're going to be looking at people a lot differently. They're going to be looking at you a lot differently because now you're in charge. And they're going to see you in a different light. So when you say hustle, it's going to weigh more. And that's why we're giving you the coin, so that you can basically be like a coach on the court, so that they can see you differently, so you can have that much more of an impact. Because they're going to want to be showing off for you, basically, okay? And then you have the power, but also with great power comes great responsibility. They're going to be looking to you. It's hard to tell someone to hustle when you're not hustling. So now you, as our best captain-like player, you're going to be up there going, I got to work hard all the time so I can tell these people to be an help side. So I'm going to make sure I am. So that's my goal for this. We have never done this before. We have assigned captains before, but we've never given them the power of the coin. All right. So that will be your honor, I suppose. All right. Picture of the day. Let's see what we got for it. Should the Celtics stars, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, be split up? Whenever they say this crap, I always think of like the Oklahoma City Thunder and how they have 3 MVPs on the same team and then they all split up. Or like Kobe and Shaq, right? Why split up? I guess it's not working, right? The match isn't working or whatever, right? But if you can't trade these guys for other stars, just keep them together until you get another star down the line. You're bound to pick up someone like in the lottery or during a trade or something sooner or later. Some big star is going to become available. All right. And it's a team game anyways, and you do need stars. So you keep the stars just so that your team has a chance at the big thing. And I know that like right now for our club team, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but we don't have any stars. And it's actually one of our first times not. All right. We've always had like a star-ish player, a player that was better than half the other team on our team. And then we had people that were like way worse than all you guys, by the way. You guys are better than like half the players that I used to have in California. But we also had one guy that was automatically good. All right. So we really don't have that player that we can just depend on to just like do everything, right? You need a star player. All right, so maybe we'll get ours, or maybe one of you guys will develop into a star player. I know Connor's working his butt off to become that guy, right? All right, but we have to have a guy, someone. That's how basketball works. Someone. If you have one, if you have 2, you're good, and everyone else can be role players, and then you can win some games. All right, but you need a person that you can totally depend on, who isn't scared of anyone. Who the other team is like, yo, you need to be on our team. You need at least one of those guys. You don't need 7 of them. Come on, Lakers. You don't need 7 Hall of Famers, but you do need like 1. You really do. All right, that's how the thing is. Blaze is not that guy. Blaze is strong, but Blaze is not that guy. All right, we don't really have that guy. So it goes through faster. I'm ahead by 59 minutes, 55 seconds, but California time is an hour ahead. Jake Aaron's Noah. Yeah, Noah got it. All right. Trade Jaylen Brown for Giannis. Yeah. You can trade both of them for Giannis, for Giannis, and the Celtics would do better. That's how big time Giannis is. Isn't that crazy? We have to give Giannis his due, man. If you put Giannis on the Celtics, took those 2 away, they would still make it to like the semifinals. If you took those 2 away and put LeBron on their team, they're not making it. Those 2 away and Kevin Durant on their team, they're not making it. So that kind of makes Giannis the best player in the world. I know he's not the most skilled. Man, I never thought about that. But yeah. You put Giannis on basically any team, they're changing. You can say that about LeBron about 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I don't think you could ever say that about Kevin Durant. Well, that's if you weigh things like that, which they should be weighed like that, Giannis is the best player in the world. You can't do that to Curry. You add Curry to that team, take those 2 off, they're nothing. So I'm going with, I've never said that before. I'm going with Giannis because he's just bigger than everyone else. I know he's not as skilled. I know. But for his size and for what he does, you got to give it to the man. Giannis is an underrated carrier. He totally is. All right. LeBron James. All right, let's look at the story of the day real quick.
Practicing a certain task over and over again is the best way to transform performance anxiety into an equally powerful positive force. While stress can undoubtedly bring a player down by exaggerating your shortcomings, stress exaggerates that which you excel at as well. So practice up and feel excited the next time nerves come your way.
Okay, so they actually did a study on it. You would think that if you were shooting a free throw and you added fans or you added like pressure, like you have to make this, I put a gun to your head, that you would have less chance to make it all the time, right? That's not true. If you're playing the piano or whatever it may be and they add pressure to it, yes, your chances of doing well go down. Your chances are going to mess up. However, if you practiced a whole bunch at that thing, the pressure makes you get better. So think about it this way. If you were I don't know, like running in a straight line and for like no reason, and they're just like, run down there real quick. But then the second time they were like, yo, run down there and don't get off the line for 1 second, and I'll give you $1 million. Wouldn't you run along that line a lot better? Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, I can stay on a line, right? Because you've practiced that for your entire life. Whereas before, you probably messed up because it wasn't for $1 million. Or they didn't have a gun to your head. So for things that you're very good at, pressure makes you get better. So if you ever find that pressure is making you worse, the solution for that is to practice more. All right? And more skilled, he is bigger, stronger, faster. Bigger, stronger, faster. Bigger, better. All right. But yes. So that's why we practice. We practice to make it like second nature, to make it rote, so that when we are pressured, it just makes us better. Like, dude, add more pressure to me. I love it. Add more pressure. That's why when you leave Curry wide open, he misses. But then if you guard him, he makes it because he loves the pressure. So make sure that you practice for this exact point. All right. So finish it up. We got our middle school stuff for tomorrow. We're supposed to do. We aren't doing it tomorrow again. No shooting tomorrow. But film shot breakdown, swoop layup, rocker step, floaters, pump fake to dribble J, and then 3-point contest. And then for the last one, reverse Mikins, ball tap, readjust layup, Tatum in and out series, pump fake, jab, step back, deep threes, and then 3-point contest for the high school. I should make the offense run through Andrew or Blaze. Your best player is the player who the offense runs through, and the player who you give the ball to when you need buckets. The best teams are the teams that do not run the plays just through one player. All right, and we do not do that. I want you guys to be good as a team. We run it through a team. All right, so the offense eventually goes through everybody. All right, if we have to, which we've had to in the past, we do gear toward one player, because the other people just can't do anything. And I do have tricks for that. Like we'll go like with the 180 to Poly, where the guy dribbles up, hands the ball off, and then he gets it right back. So it depends on what we have. The offense runs through the point guard, Rohit. You can say it runs through the point guard, but it kind of runs through everyone. Again, as long as everyone knows what they're doing, then it runs through everyone. If we do get in trouble, I do put it to one person just to win games. But hopefully that doesn't come to that, and you guys all come to practice. So the play goes through everybody. Basketball, exactly. It is positionless. It should be positionless. Again, but when I was in high school, it was run through me. But that was because I was a dominant player. And I was able to distribute the ball. I don't think we have anyone like me in our program. Hopefully one day, though. All right. Rohit, why are you such a hater? Rohit is such a hater. Such a hater. Don't forget that the quote of the day, guys, is evolve. So make sure that you are evolving. I will see you guys later. Make sure you guys are working. And since we don't have shooting tomorrow, post the shooting stuff. Do the shooting stuff. All right. And look at the video online for anyone that just did it. Again, I showed you how to get there. It's on our elite team page. If you click on the elite team, you go elite team, you scroll down, and here's where it says game footage. You click on that, and then you get to see the games. The middle school elite game is now up there, and then the elementary school elite game is up there. Watch it, but I will put a breakdown on it by Tuesday or Wednesday, so I will see you all that. Anyways, that's my reminder. I'm late. All right, you guys, I'm out. See y'all later. Reese's Pieces, homies.
Life is 100 flights of stairs in a building with an elevator that goes extremely slow.